Hello and welcome. Today I understand you're here to plan your Disney vacation to Disney World in Orlando, Florida. Excellent. Well, of course, I'm here to accommodate you on all your travel needs. Very good. What we'll do is I'll begin by gathering some basic information from you. And then we'll go ahead and I'll list all of your options and let you choose the vacation package that's right for you. How's that sound? Very good. All right, let's begin. I'll start by getting your name. Okay, your date of birth. Phone number, and I'm going to go ahead and ask for your credit card number. Okay. You'll not be charged, of course. This is for precautionary purposes. Okay, now, how many are going to be traveling with you? And how many adults and how many children? Very good, very good. All right, well, I think we're ready to begin. First, I thought we'd start with the flight arrangements or travel arrangements if you choose not to fly. I have a list of several options, and I'll start with the most luxurious, and I'll work my way down to the more affordable packages, okay? All right. Well, when it comes to travel, our most luxurious offering is, of course, a first-class seat in one of our esteemed Disney airlines. This particular first-class ticket comes with a queen-size bed for each ticket purchased, along with your own private room, private waitress and bartender. Yes, you'll be greeted and you'll have a series of appetizers, choice of main course, and choice of dessert for the flight, depending on how long you're traveling is. You will be offered a second course as well later on in the flight. Now, during this flight, we do keep in the first class cabin massage therapists, estheticians that can give facials and scalp massages, and a series of Disney movies, as well as some other movies if you're not so interested in cartoons and family movies. Our guests that have flown this package give rave reviews and often call it a relaxing and enjoyable experience. Okay, the price per ticket is $14,795. Quite a bargain, if you ask me, considering all the luxury that's included. And would you like to hear our more mid-range option in the travel category? Very good. Our mid-range option would appeal to those that perhaps are not so interested in flying on an airplane for whatever reason. Maybe you can't because of a medical condition, or perhaps you just don't enjoy flying. Our mid-range option is actually a train ride. Yes, you and your family will be riding in your own cabin. It comes with 2 beds as well as 3 seats. So you may have to rotate around a bit, but I assure you it's very comfortable. On board, there will be provided bottled water and coffee, but there is a restaurant on the train, and you have the option of purchasing any additional food, snacks, or meals. Okay. Yes. The price per person for this is $795. Quite a good deal if you ask me. And were you interested in hearing about our economy travel arrangements? Okay, I'll go ahead and list it just in case. It is protocol after all. Well, for our more frugal traveler, we do have the option of flying with United Airlines. Yes. Some of our guests that have chosen this route call it a invigorating experience. And, well, this airline does not have any first class. It's all lower class. And the seats are 6 inches wide. Often our guests say that they prefer to ride at an angle of sorts, just to make sure they fit comfortably. Yes, I assure you it can be done. These particular seats do not recline. They actually sit up at a 90-degree angle, which some doctors say is quite good for the posture. So you have that added benefit as well. As far as food and service, there will be one flight attendant for the entire flight of 1,200 people. She is a lovely and robust woman. In her country of origin, she was actually a pro wrestler. And she's also trained in the arts of fighting, martial arts, taekwondo, jiu-jitsu, and many others. Yes. If she does make her way around to your seat before the flight's over, you will be offered a series of snacks. This flight does offer reduced sodium pretzels, a bag of dried prunes, which are an excellent source of fiber, as well as a jar of pickled seaweed, which has been shown to be very good for digestion. Yes. Now, this flight unfortunately does not have air conditioning, so we ask that you do bring a fan. Of course, you're not allowed to bring anything with blades or anything electronic, so you may take some of the paper towels that are provided in the bathroom at the airport and fold it into a fan to cool yourself off. Very good. And one more thing for this flight. There is one bathroom for all the guests, and you will not be permitted to bring any beverages on the flight, and you will not be provided any. So we do recommend, if you're thirsty, to wait in line for the bathroom and perhaps drink some of the sink water. Yes, our guests say it's quite a adventurous experience. Yes. The cost for this is $49.95 per person. And I do want to make mention that some of our guests like the option of maybe the adults going on the luxury travel arrangement and the children going on the economy travel arrangement. Yes, we do have the option of adults purchasing the luxury travel experience, and for their children perhaps purchasing the more frugal option. Now, of course, this is only recommended for children that are ages 3 and over, but we don't have any strict rules and regulations against younger, so we'll leave that to your discretion. All right? Very good. Okay. So, for you and your adult partner, which arrangement would you like? I figured you look like the type that would choose that. And for your children, oh, very good. Very good choice. I'm sure they'll be just fine. Okay, now that we've got the traveling arrangements out of the way, I can provide you with the options for your hotel stay while you're residing in our Disney resorts. Now, for our most luxurious hotel stay at Disney, we do offer the Presidential Suite at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort. Yes, it's a beautiful 5-bedroom suite. Comes with its own kitchen and 3 bathrooms. Not that you'll be doing any cooking, because we do offer free room service, your own butler and maid that are on call 24 hours of the day. You may choose anything you like to eat that the hotel is capable of providing, and that would include all sorts of meals from Australian poached lobster to filet mignon to any of our delicious vegan options, as well as any of our wonderful desserts served around the clock. Yes, this hotel room also does boast a balcony in which you'll be provided your own personal hot tub and nightly bottle of Dom Perignon champagne. It's very exquisite, I assure you. Yeah, the price of this room is actually $12,995 per person per night. It's definitely a luxury that's well worth investing in my opinion. But would you like to hear our other options just in case? Very good. We do have our mid-range option, and this will be provided at the Holiday Inn Express, which is actually just across the street from several of our renowned hotels at Disney. You'll be provided a queen bed with room enough for 2, as well as a pull-out couch and a cot for any additional guests you may have. You'll be provided a fresh, warm breakfast with make-your-own waffles and omelet station, as well as various other fruits, yogurts, coffees, teas, anything you may like of that nature. This hotel does have a pool. It's a public pool, but it's quite large, and children often say it's fantastic for swimming with friends. Very good. The price for this is $295 a night for your entire family. Quite a good deal if you ask me. And just for protocol's sake, would you like to hear our frugal economy option? Okay, very good. For our guests that's perhaps on a budget or looking to save a few dollars, we do have our wonderful economy option. And this is located in the parking lot outside Magic Kingdom. This is the furthest parking lot, so you will not be disturbed by any cars or traffic. It's perfectly safe as far as that's concerned, I assure you. It's actually a 12-mile walk to the front entrance of Magic Kingdom. Very good. Now, you will be asked to provide your own tent to camp in. If you're not able to do that, Disney does offer you. We have a series of recycled boxes that others have slept in over the years. Yes, they're very good for keeping out things like rain, wind, air circulation, anything like that. Very good. Now, as you may know, Disney does not allow any sort of weapons, fire starter kits, matches, lighter fluid, gasoline, anything like that on the property for your safety and the safety of those around you. So you'll be provided with 2 rocks as well as a newspaper, and you may use this to start your own fire. Disney does provide a delicious bouquet of canned food options. You have your choice of canned sweet potatoes, canned green beans, or canned cream of mushroom soup for your nightly dinner. And if you would like to warm it up, then, as I mentioned before, you may start the fire with the rocks and the newspaper. Very good. Many of our guests say this is a very adventurous, fun time for children. Yes, quite a good lesson in life, actually. Very good. Now, when you wake up in the morning after sleeping on the pavement in your tent or box, depending on which you choose, you'll be invited to take on the 12-mile walk. Many of our guests say this is a great way to burn calories. And when you get to the front entrance of Magic Kingdom, you'll be given the option of either riding one of our monorails to the other parks, or you can actually walk inside and enjoy Magic Kingdom. Very good. You will not be provided any beverages, so we do ask that for the 12-mile walk you bring your own beverages. Yes, it's actually predicted to be 98 degrees when you go on your vacation, and it is predicted because you're going in the rainy season, it will be raining every evening. So I do suggest bringing a poncho. Very good. Now this option is actually $27.99 per person per night. Quite a good bargain considering that dinner is included, don't you think? Very good. Yes. Now, for your lodging option, we do offer the experience of the adults staying in the luxury option and the children staying in one of the other options if you prefer. Okay, once again, we strongly recommend this for ages 2 and up, but there are no strict rules against this, so we leave it up to your discretion. Okay. And we do want to comment that if you're going to lodge your children in the economy selection, that you provide them with perhaps some sort of understanding of basic self-defense, because we don't do background checks on any of our guests, as that would be an invasion of your privacy and the privacy of those around you. Yes. Okay. So, for you and your significant other, which lodging would you prefer? You're going to have the time of your life. And for your children, will they be staying with you, or will they be staying in the mid-range option or the economy option? Okay, very good. Yes, I'm sure they'll be just fine. It'll be a life lesson for them. Now, for our third and final arrangement and options for you, once again I'll be starting with the most luxurious, moving on to the mid-range, and then explaining to you the economy option. Very good. For this option, we just have a special, unique Disney experience that we provide to each of our guests that book with us. This will be a series of fast passes or private tours, depending on which one you choose. Okay. Well, our most luxurious option is, of course, a guided private tour. You will have one member of the Disney staff for each person in your tour to personally wait on you hand and foot, meet all of your needs, and answer all of your questions. You will be walked around each Disney park every day, and you will be taken to the first of the line on any rides you would like. Yes. Why wait in line when you don't have to? Then you will be taken to one of our 5-star dining experiences, where you will be provided with a luxurious, delicious meal of your choosing. great way to end your vacation. Very good. Now the cost for this is $13,995 per person, but that is actually for the entire week, so quite a bargain. Would you like to hear our mid-range option? Very good. Now, our mid-range option will include us printing out for you 3 exclusive extra fast passes that can be used at any of the rides, at any of the parks. Now, that is 3 per day of your vacation, so quite a good bargain. Then, at the end of your vacation, you'll be taken to one of our character buffets where you, your spouse, and your children, if you choose, will be given access to photographs, different interactions with the characters. Yes, our character buffets are quite delicious and usually include a selection of burgers, barbecue, French fries, and different desserts, and they are, of course, all you can eat. This option is actually $695 per person, and that includes the entire week. Okay. Very good. It's quite a wonderful option to have. I agree. Now, would you like to hear our economy option for the more frugal guest? Some of our guests say this option has provided them with an experience of a lifetime, if you will. So, for our economy option, we will not be able to provide you with any fast passes per se, but what we can do is provide you with quite an experience. And it starts by, after the parks close, which is typically around midnight or 1, depending on which park you're at during the day, we can take you over to some of our more exclusive Disney characters that don't always come out during the day when children are around. And you'll be provided 10 minutes each with each character. This time is actually alone time, and you'll be asked to do anything from take some photos and videos all the way to certain adult interactions, if you will. These characters also do accept tips, by the way. Yes. And you'll be asked to sign a waiver before you go and visit any of these characters, as we do not do background checks on these particular employees, because that would be an invasion of their privacy and the privacy of those around them. Very good. Well, for that week's dinner, you'll be provided with access to the parks after they close. You'll be given free reign of the entire park, trash cans, and you'll be given an opportunity to sift through the trash and dig out any sort of wonderful treats you may decide to enjoy. Often our guests find nachos, hot dogs, corn dogs, perhaps a milkshake that somebody didn't finish. As much as you want, all you can eat. Very good. This experience is actually $12.95 a person. That's right, quite a bargain. $12.95 per person for the entire week. Once again, our characters at night do work for tips, so keep in mind that the $12.95 may not be all that you decide to spend. Very good. Well, have you decided on which option is right for you and your significant other? Very good. You are going to have a wonderful vacation. We do offer the option of letting your children perhaps have one of the lower end packages if that's what you desire. If you choose the economy option for your children, we will of course ask you to sign a notarized waiver form just for their safety and the safety of those around them. Yes. And do keep in mind that here at Disney we have a series of very expensive, very well-practiced lawyers on hand. Yes, I'm just asked to remind you, it's just a precaution, okay? So for your children, which... Oh, I had a feeling you would choose that. I hope they are ready to learn a few new things. Well, I believe we've got everything situated. Very good. Do you have any questions or concerns? Very good. Well, I do wish you and your family the best of luck and a wonderful vacation. And I enjoyed you coming to see me today, and I hope to see you soon for your next vacation. Very good. Well, thank you. And come again